God says this is a very important message for you. Please don't ignore it, because what you're about to hear will shake your heart and open your eyes. This is not just about love, it's about truth, healing, and freedom. You've been deeply connected to someone. You've loved them with everything you had. You gave your time, your heart, your energy, and even pieces of your soul. You believed this love was pure, that it would stand through anything. But God says there's something you don't see yet, something that's been hidden from you. The person you love deeply doesn't want you to know this. They've been keeping a secret, something so heavy that it could change everything between you. They've been caught in something they can't undo, something that goes against everything you thought they stood for. This isn't a small mistake or a misunderstanding. It's something deep. Something dark. And if you knew the whole truth, it would hurt you so much that you might feel like you'll never love again. They've been living with guilt, carrying the weight of what they've done, trying to act like everything is fine. But it's not. The truth is eating them alive inside. They know what they've done is wrong, but they're scared to lose you, scared to face you, scared to see the look in your eyes when the truth comes out. You've already felt it, haven't you? You've noticed the small changes, the distance, the coldness, the way they've started to pull away. They don't laugh the same. They don't talk the same. Their eyes don't meet yours like they used to. You've tried to ignore it, hoping things would get better, but something inside you knows something isn't right. They think keeping this secret protects you. But in reality, it's only hurting both of you. They can't be honest because they fear you'll leave. They fear you'll stop loving them. And yet, the truth will always find its way to the surface. God says this secret cannot stay hidden forever. The light will expose what has been done in darkness. And when that happens, the illusion will fall apart. The person you thought you knew will look like a stranger, and your heart will ache like never before. It will feel like the end of everything. It will feel like you'll never love again. Because the pain of betrayal runs deep, it changes how you see love, how you trust, how you open your heart. But God says, this truth, though painful, is your key to freedom. Yes, it will break your heart. Yes, it will hurt. But what hurts now will one day heal you. Because the truth always brings healing, even when it feels like destruction at first. You need to understand, their choices are not your fault. You didn't cause their lies. You didn't deserve the deception. You simply loved with all your heart. You gave real love to someone who wasn't ready to handle it. They're not beyond redemption, but they must face the consequences of their actions. They must deal with what they've done before they can ever find peace. And as for you, you must choose yourself now. You must choose peace over confusion. Truth over illusion. You can forgive, yes. You can release them with love. But you don't have to carry their burden anymore. You don't have to lose yourself trying to hold on to someone who hid who they really were. God says, your healing begins when you accept the truth. Even though it feels like your heart is shattering, what's really happening is a breaking away of everything that was false, making room for something true, something pure, something that will never hide from you. You are not broken. You are being transformed. This experience will not destroy you, it will refine you. You will learn that love isn't about holding on to someone's lies, it's about walking in truth. You will learn that not all pain is punishment. Sometimes pain is protection. God is protecting you from a love that would have crushed your spirit completely. Yes, it feels like loss now. But soon, you will see it as release. The person you love was a chapter, not your entire story. They were a lesson, not your destiny. Your real destiny is still waiting. There is a kind of love God has for you, one that will not lie, one that will not hide. Someone who will see you, value you, and never make you question your worth. But to find that love, you must let go of what is false. This is your turning point. You've cried enough. You've waited long enough. It's time to step out of the pain and into peace. The truth will set you free. It may feel like it's breaking you now, but soon you will see, it's building you. It's making you stronger, wiser, and more whole. You will look back one day and realize this was the moment God pulled you out of something that would have destroyed your heart completely. So don't hold on in fear. Let go in faith. God is not taking love away from you, He's making space for the right one. You are loved. You are seen. You are chosen. This is not the end of your story. This is where your healing begins. The love you thought was lost will be replaced with something real, love that's built on truth, trust, and peace. So lift your head. Wipe your tears. Walk away from what's hurting you. God has better waiting for you. You will love again, but this time, it will be the kind of love that doesn't hide. The kind that doesn't break you. The kind that reminds you that God always saves the best for last. If this message touched your heart, support by giving a super thanks up to $100 as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it. You will love again, but this time, it will be the kind of love that doesn't hide. The kind that doesn't break you. The kind that reminds you that God always saves the best for last. God says, I am not punishing you. I am protecting you. You may feel like your heart is breaking, but I am breaking the chains that were never meant to hold you. I am removing the people who could not walk with you into your next season. I am making space for the ones who will. Right now, it might feel like everything is falling apart. You might feel alone, forgotten, or unloved. But heaven has seen every tear. God has watched you give your best to someone who could not match your heart. He saw you trying, hoping, praying, while they were hiding things you deserved to know. And now, God is stepping in. Not to punish them, but to deliver you. To pull you out of the confusion that's been clouding your spirit. To heal what you couldn't fix on your own. Because love was never meant to make you doubt yourself. It was never meant to drain you or make you feel small. Love that comes from God builds you. It protects you. It brings peace, not anxiety. It draws you closer to Him, not further away. The reason this pain feels so deep is because your heart was pure. You loved with honesty, with hope, with faith. And when that kind of love meets betrayal, it cuts deep. But God says, I am near to the broken-hearted, and I bind up their wounds. He is not only healing your heart, He's also awakening your discernment. You will no longer fall for words without actions. You will no longer believe promises that are never kept. You will see through empty affection and recognize what's real. Every painful experience is shaping your wisdom. Every tear is watering a seed of strength that will bloom into a new season of love, one that will be honest, steady, and blessed by heaven itself. God says, the person you loved may have lied to you, but I will never lie. They may have walked away, but I never will. I will hold your heart until the right one comes to honor it. So don't chase what left you. Don't fight to keep what's already fading. Sometimes, letting go is the only way to receive something better. The person who betrayed your trust might still think they can hide from the truth. They may still pretend that nothing happened. But God sees everything. And when He reveals what's been done in secret, it's not to embarrass you, it's to free you. You were never meant to live in confusion, wondering if you're enough. You were always enough. The problem was never your love, it was their inability to value it. You gave your heart to someone who wasn't ready to hold it with care. But that's not where your story ends. Because what is meant for you will never have to be forced. What's from God will never come through lies, games, or confusion. And yes, you will have moments when you miss them. You'll remember the good times, the laughter, the dreams. But God says, don't look back. You're remembering a version of them that no longer exists. The person they became is not the person you fell in love with. Your healing will take time, but every day you'll grow lighter. One morning, you'll wake up and realize you no longer feel the same pain. You'll think of them, and instead of anger, there will be peace. Instead of sadness, there will be gratitude, because what they broke, God rebuilt stronger. There will come a day when someone new enters your life, someone sent by God, not by chance. This person will speak truth. They won't just say they love you, they'll show it. They won't hide their heart, they'll open it. They won't drain your spirit, they'll lift it. This person will remind you why it was worth waiting. They'll love you without games, without secrets, without fear. And when you meet them, you'll understand why it didn't work with anyone else. God says, I'm rewriting your love story. The ending will not be like the beginning. The heartbreak will turn into testimony. The tears will become seeds for your joy. You will look back and see that this season of pain was necessary, because without it, you would have settled for less than what God had planned. You see, sometimes God allows heartbreak not to destroy us, but to prepare us, to clear the path, to strengthen the heart so it can recognize real love when it arrives. So don't be afraid to start again. Don't be afraid to love again. Because the next time will not look like the last time. The next person will not make you question your worth. They will confirm it. God says, I am the one who restores broken things. I am the one who gives beauty for ashes. What you lost was not a punishment. It was a preparation for what's coming. Even now, as you read these words, the healing has already begun. Your spirit is shifting. Your heart is awakening. The weight you've been carrying is being lifted. You may not see it yet, but God is aligning everything for your good. The same pain that once made you question your worth will become the reason you rise stronger than before. Do not fear being alone, because you are not alone. Heaven walks beside you. Angels surround you. God Himself is watching over you, leading you out of heartbreak into healing. You are entering a new season, one where peace will replace confusion, truth will replace lies, and real love will replace heartbreak. The same heart that was broken will beat again with joy. The same soul that cried in the dark will smile in the light. The same person who thought they'd never love again will discover love in its purest form, not through someone else first, but through God Himself. Because before you love another, you must love yourself the way God loves you, fully, gently, and without fear. You will not spend your days chasing explanations. You will no longer beg for clarity. The truth has already been revealed. You deserve better. So breathe. Let go. Forgive them, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Release the pain. Release the story. Release the version of you that thought you had to earn love by suffering for it. You never had to prove your worth, you only had to remember it. And now you will. God says, what's ahead of you is greater than what's behind you. The tears you cried were not wasted. The love you gave was not wasted. I saw it all, and I will repay you with double joy. Soon, you'll see why it had to happen this way. The delay was protection. The heartbreak was redirection. The ending you feared was the beginning you needed. You will love again, but it will be with new eyes, a healed heart, and wisdom that keeps you from ever falling for illusion again. The person you were is gone. The person you are becoming is stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever. And when you finally meet the one who is truly yours, you'll thank God for every closed door, every unanswered prayer, every painful goodbye. Because they led you right where you were meant to be, free, healed, and ready for the kind of love that never hides. So rise up. Take your power back. Your story isn't ending, it's just beginning. God says, the best is yet to come. You are chosen. You are loved. You are healing. And your heart, though it has been broken, will love again, deeper and purer than ever before. Because this time, love will be real. This time, it will be blessed. This time, it will last. God says, this pain you feel right now is not meant to destroy you. It's meant to reveal something within you that you didn't know was there. You have loved deeply, but now you must learn how to love yourself in the same way. You gave your heart to someone who didn't know how to handle something so pure, so honest, so real. But I, the Lord your God, saw every tear you cried in silence, every night you turned your face to the pillow so no one would see your pain. I saw the moments when you wanted to scream but instead whispered prayers under your breath, hoping I would hear you. And I did. You thought this love was the one that would last forever, but I knew the truth long before you did. I allowed certain things to fall apart, not because I wanted to see you hurt, but because I wanted to protect you from a greater heartbreak that was coming if you stayed. You could not see what I saw. You could not hear the conversation spoken behind your back. You could not feel the true intentions hidden beneath the surface. But I could. I am your Father, and I will never allow anything or anyone to destroy what I created inside of you. This person you loved, they were not the enemy, but they were being used by one. The enemy saw your light, your purity, your loyalty, and he sent someone who would try to drain it out of you. You kept wondering why you felt so weak, why you were losing yourself piece by piece, why your joy seemed to fade every time you were around them. It was because you were spiritually attached to someone whose spirit was not aligned with me. Their energy, their words, even their touch began to pull you away from your peace. But I am calling you back now. I am calling you back into my love, back into the place of safety you forgot existed. You will not be defined by what they did. You will not be marked by the pain they caused. You will be remembered by how you rose again after everything that tried to break you. The Lord says, I am rebuilding you from the inside out. The walls that were torn down by betrayal are being replaced by foundations of strength. The tears that watered your pillow are watering seeds of purpose. Every moment of loneliness, every silent night, every unanswered question, it's all being turned into wisdom. You will not go through this pain for nothing. Soon, you will look in the mirror and see someone you've never seen before, someone stronger, wiser, and closer to me. The person you were before this heartbreak cannot return, because this experience has awakened something powerful inside you. You are learning to see people not just with your eyes, but with your spirit. You are learning to listen not just with your ears, but with discernment. You will never be easily deceived again, because now you know what false love feels like, and you will never settle for it again. The enemy thought he could use this heartbreak to make you bitter. But I, the Lord, will use it to make you better. I will use it to open your heart to the kind of love that comes from me. You will learn to love without losing yourself. You will love from overflow, not from emptiness. You will love with clarity, not confusion. There is a divine replacement coming. Someone is being prepared for you even now. They are not perfect, but they are pure. They will not play with your emotions. They will not pretend. They will come healed, whole, and ready. But before I send them, I need you to heal completely. You cannot carry the old pain into the new promise. You cannot open your heart to divine love while still holding the shadow of betrayal inside. Release them now. Not with hate, but with peace. Release them not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve freedom. Holding on to their memory only ties you to their mistakes. But when you let go, you will rise above it. You will see clearly again. You will breathe freely again. God says, you are entering your season of emotional recovery. This is not the time to chase after what left. It is the time to prepare for what's coming. Every wound is being sealed by my hand. Every scar will tell a story of victory, not victimhood. You will speak from your pain, but you will speak with power. You will help others heal from what once almost destroyed you. There will come a day when the one who broke you will see your light again, but they will no longer have access to it. They will realize too late what they lost. But by then, you will be standing in a new season, holding peace in one hand and purpose in the other. You won't need closure because peace will have already closed that door for you. My child, I am rewriting your story. What the enemy meant for heartbreak, I am turning into healing. What the enemy meant for betrayal, I am turning into breakthrough. Do not be afraid to start again. This time, it will be built on truth. This time, it will be love that lifts, not love that drains. I am teaching you how to love like me, without fear, without desperation, without pretending. You will not have to beg to be seen, because you will be loved by someone who already knows your worth. You will not have to explain your value, because they will recognize it immediately. This is your redemption season. Everything you lost in love will be restored in peace. The nights you cried will be replaced with mornings filled with joy. The heaviness in your chest will turn into laughter again. The fear of being alone will vanish when you realize I was with you all along. You were never unloved. You were being set apart. You were never abandoned. You were being realigned. You were never forgotten. You were being protected. So, dry your tears, my child. Stand tall again. You've walked through the fire, but you did not burn. You survived the heartbreak, but now you will thrive in healing. I will give you beauty for ashes, strength for weakness, and peace for confusion. Soon, you will meet the kind of love that reflects my heart for you, gentle, patient, faithful, true. But until then, rest. Heal. Learn. Grow. Because this time, you will never love the same again. Not out of fear, but out of wisdom. Not from pain, but from peace. You will love again. But this time, it will be holy. This time, it will last. And when it comes, you will thank me for every tear that once fell, because you'll realize, I wasn't breaking your heart. I was saving it. If this message touched your heart, take a moment to thank God right now. When you feel led, you can release a super thanks, even up to $100, as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it.